Hi everyone, Brett back, altitude scale modeling. For my next build and my next review, I wanted to do this Bearcat. I haven't done a blue naval aircraft. Looking over at my shelf. Probably in over a decade, since maybe longer, since I did a Corsair in the early 2000s. But I like the schemes of the old Navy planes. This one came right at the end of the war, after the war, 1949, Franklin Roosevelt. Pretty much just one scheme. There's a little information about it. Blast Grumman's piston engine fighters. So, I want to take a look at it. Good Hobby Boss sturdy box. I'm going to be adding the resin engine, Edwards stuff. So let's get it all out of here. Take a look. Not much in here, but it's complex, and as long as it took me to do the MiG-21, then I got the big B-17 build also going on. I wanted something that would probably be relatively simple, quick. So let's see what it looks like. First up, we got some fuselage parts, big fat fuselage, Hellcat-esque, Wildcat-esque, maybe even a little bit of Corsair in there. A nice riveting detail. It's going to hold a wash really well. Since it's a Navy bird, it's going to be kind of dirty, kind of messy. So, take a look at all the nice riveting detail in there. Nice hatches, screw head detail, big tall tail, tanks. Here's one of the side panels for the cockpit. Here's the other. I'm not sure when this kit was done. I'll check see if we can find a copyright date on it. Nothing really inside the fuselage as far as detail goes, but as high as it sits up, we'll probably be able to see it all through the canopy. There's the floor. One of the bulkheads, the other bulkhead. Looking good. Let me see if the box has a date on it. And don't see one on that side. Copyright 2012, so might be a reboxing, might be just 6 years old. But nice detail. Should go together pretty well. Actually, as the bags are empty, I don't need to save them because I'm building this one right away. There looks like 4 regular sprues, which is what I was looking for, nothing too intense. I want to do a highly detailed P61 coming up. Top wing detail, again, very nice fine rivet detail. These are way down in here, so it won't make a difference. Checking the edges, they don't look too bad. But again, nice fine rivet detail, good texturing for the, I'm assuming they're still fabric covered, if not then it's stressed metal. You don't have posable flaps or ailerons. I'm not sure if the wings fold, I don't think they do. Let's check out the bottom wing. Bottom wing, nice landing gear detail, landing gear bay detail, one-piece elevators, engine, The engine on the plastic looks a little bit bigger than the engine, but the resin engine is a little more detailed. Inside of the gear doors looks good. Again, nice rivet detail on all the panels. Rivet detail around all the paneling. Ejector pin marks out of the way. Shouldn't be a problem. I like how they put the engines inside of there, but they're just not quite as detailed as the resin engines. Take a look at that now, and then we'll pull the resin engine out in a minute once we get through the sprues. But you can see all the very nice rivet detail there. And on the elevators, nice one-piece elevators, so you don't have to worry about a seam line on those. Don't see any burring or seam lines on those parts. Look like gear doors. There's even nice riveting on the gear doors. It's going to show it. There we go. So good attention to detail all around. Small little bird. Last sprue of regular plastic. Like I said, we all know I've got my B-17 Super Build Series going on. This is going to be simple with just a few add-ons. Not sure. Those are for the gear bays. They look too small to be for the wings, but we'll find out. One-piece wheels, no weight on wheels. There's a small center seam in there, nothing too bad. Fuel tank. Haven't seen any flash yet. You got two bombs, two big bombs. These look like they'd be fins for smaller bombs, but I don't see any smaller bombs. Maybe they're the, well, there's 4 of them, so that doesn't make sense either. I don't know, we'll find out. Prop, looks good, no flash on it. The landing gear struts, no burring. Tail wheel, nice detail. Maybe want to drill out the weight reduction holes there. See raised and recessed detail on the fuel tanks. Bomb fins look good. Another little bulkhead. Like I said, I'm not sure what these are for, but we'll find out. Gear struts. So, that's the last of the regular sprues. Let's open up this engine. Since it's sitting here, it comes with some little detail parts. Very nice, sharp, crisp detail on the engine. Much nicer detail than is on the injected molded engine. Getting it off here might not be very fun. It's going to require some careful cutting with the razor knife, or just put it on a belt sander and sand it all the way down. That's a possibility too. While we got this open, instructions, engine parts. You got 4 of these little parts, and they go around here. Probably magnetos and stuff. All right there. Photo etch parts, self-adhesive, which I don't like. But generally I find out their adhesive is pretty well wore off anyway. And let's see. This came from Sprue Brothers, as you can tell. Let's see how many sprues of photo etch are in here. If I wasn't building it right away, I wouldn't open it. Alright, here's your self-adhesive, colored, usual Edward detail. Belts for the seat. So there's just one sprue. Nothing wrong with that. You're going to shave some parts down off of, or I'm going to shave some parts down off of the sidewalls. Add little details off of the instrument panel. Some clear acetate also. Don't want to lose that, so put all this back over here. We've got a nose cone. And it's actually not a nose cone, it's a cowling cover. I like how they did that, slide molding. And there's really good screw head detail in there. See, it's not riveting detail, it's screw detail because those panels can come off. Clear parts, typical Hobby Boss fashion, all rolled safely up. This is the front glass. Again, really good rivet detail. Very clear. Hobby Boss is very good. There's the clear instrument panels. Hobby Boss is very good with clear plastic. This is going to be the main canopy. There's a slight center seam in there. As you can see, it's amazingly clear and reflective. As you can see right there, a slight center seam. But Graham did a good little demo on the live show last week where showing how to remove center seams. So, you can watch the live show if you want to see how to do that, or any of the other multitude of tutorials on how to remove center seams from clear parts. Decals, probably just your typical Hobby Boss decals, and they are. So if you take your time, do it right, they'll go down nice and smooth. Not a lot of them. A few stencils, carrier markings, stars and bars. Don't need to be blue because the aircraft is blue. Alright, instructions. Color call out. VF-61 on USS Franklin Roosevelt, 1949. Blue, whitetail, zinc chromite interior. Mr. Hobby, Vallejo, Model Master Tamiya Humbrol, color callouts. This side, aboard the USS Boxer CV-21 1950, with a red tip tail. Rockets, bombs, that's what those things were for. Tails for the rockets. Same thing, same loadout, rockets and bombs. So I guess it's just going to depend if you want one with a little red tail or a little white tail. The red tail's got more colorful markings back there. I don't know which one I'll do. I can decide that as we move on. Instructions. Typical beautiful Hobby Boss instructions. Basic paper. Numbered sprue map. Start with the cockpit. Of course, you're going to put a lot of Edward stuff in there. Fuel tanks, supports for the engine, exhaust going in there, parts going in, fuselage halves going together, engine mounting to the front, top parts for the cockpit, tail hook, tail wheel, wings going together, guns. Actually, the tips of the wings are foldable if you want to cut. You'll have to think on that too, but you will have to cut the wing in order to make it foldable, so that's what those parts are. Same thing for the right wing, of course. Or you can just put the supports in, keep them together. For the unfolded wing, guns on the front, cowling and cowling cover, elevators, Landing gear goes on last, which is a nice touch, so you can get it all painted up. And drop tank, bombs, rockets. And you're all finished. Nice little quick review of the next little, hopefully quick build I'm going to do of the F8F-2 Bearcat. Thanks for watching. Go out and build a kit.